Trigonometry Solution 1. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we want to take care of some of the questions we've shared on the trigonometry with the seconds associated and to make it more practical and more pragmatic. Okay, so of course, we have a lot of questions that we've shared, and this is one of the first questions that we've shared so far. So if we have sine theta equals 4 over 5 and cos theta equals 3 over 5. Then tan theta equals sine theta over cos theta. Find 1 minus tan theta. So from here, we have solution. Okay, so it is obvious that, and they've given us the value for sine theta. Don't forget the seconds is 25 seconds. So before I put the seconds, I know that it's something you can achieve within that time. Do you understand me now? So like from here now, this is very simple. Just 1 minus, that's sine theta over cos theta. And sometimes you might not even need to even use your pen to write everything out if it's an objective question. But if it's a theoretical question, of course, you will show your working. So like in this case now, if I were you, I will not write this one out. Okay, I will just go straight to include the value. But for the sake of understanding, that is why you see that I'm writing this out. So this is same thing as 1 minus, they're giving us sine theta. Sine theta equals 4 over 5. Instead of me writing sine theta, I will write what? 4 over 5 all over. Then you have cos theta to be what? 3 over 5. I'll just write 3 over 5. So this is the same thing as saying that 1 minus, open a bracket, 4 over 5 divided by, that's 3 over 5. Okay, so this is the same thing as 1 minus, that's 4 over 5. I've told you anything on the right hand side is the owner of the sign. Okay, 3 over 5 is the owner of this division sign. So this is the same thing as saying that you have, and I said if you want to change division to multiplication under board mass, I said numerator will go up, numerator will come down, denominator will go up. And this one is what? 5 over what? 3. Okay, you can see that 5, we cancel 5, we have 4 over 3 left. So that's 1 minus 4 over 3. So you can find the LCM here. This is over 1. 1 over something is 1 over 1 is 1. 4 over 1 is 4. So, but in this case, it's 1 over 1. So you now have your LCM. Okay, you find your LCM here. Your LCM is 3. So this one is 3 divided by 1. Okay, 3 divided by 1 will give you 3. 3 times 1 will give you what? 3. Okay, 3 divided by 1 is what? Is 3. That's LCM. But this one is 1. Okay, 3 divided by 1, that's 3 divided by this one is 3. 3 times 1, 3. So for the next one, you have 3 divided by 3. That's 3 divided by 3 is what? 1. Okay, 1 times 4, that's 4. So the answer is what? Minus 1 over 3. Most times, you don't get negative. Okay, when you are solving trigonometry questions, of course, we can do away with negative. So, but make sure you get your answer correctly. It's very simple. So let's move to the other one. Okay, that's you have that's trigonometry solution 2. This one is the second question shared. This is very simple as well. So you have your find y in 29 seconds. I've told you Pythagoras theorem. So all you just need to do, if it's not a theoretical question, you don't need to waste your time. But if it's a theoretical question, let's assume it's a theoretical question. So we just, what do? We say from Pythagoras, theorem. Okay, so we have hypotenuse, that's hypotenuse square equals opposite square plus what? adjacent square. So what is my hypotenuse square? My hypotenuse square is what? That's 10 square equals, what is my opposite? My opposite is what? 8 square. I don't know my adjacent. My adjacent is what? Y square. So from here, 10 square is 10 times 10, which is what? 100. 8 times 8, which is what? 64 plus what? Y square. I can make y square the subject of the formula here. So this is y square equals 100 minus what? 64. Okay, I've told you if 64, any figure cosine equals sine, the sign will change. Okay, any figure crossing equals sine, like this 64, this is 4 is moving to the left hand side. Okay, and there's positive here, but we don't usually write it. Okay, so 64 is moving to the left hand side, so it's changed to 100 minus 64. So if you look at that, that's 70. 3 will make it what will make it 70 now? That's 6 will make it 70. So that's 36. So y square will now be what? 36. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, is it 36 right now? Okay, yes. So 70, that's 36. So it means y square equals what? 36. So find the square root of both sides. So you can find the square root. That's find the square root. Find the square root of both sides. So it's not compulsory you write all this if you are working with objective. Okay, but if it is theory, you need to show you're working and write exactly what you're doing so that you can get your full mark. Okay, so this one is simply saying y equals what? Square root of what? That's 2 times 1 over 2. Okay, then 36 times what? Raised to power half. Okay, so 2 we cancel 2 here. Okay, then you have your y equals square root of what? 36. Don't forget, this is simply as saying it is plus or minus what? 6. Okay, but of course we don't deal with negative under trig most times. Then you write your words plus 6. It means that your adjacent is equals to 6. So I'm making it more practical, assuming you have your paper for your exams, either in your classes or you're preparing. So, or you want to do, you are good with computer, you want to use computerized to solve your questions, is fantastic. So these are very, very simple, and this is what you can play, you can do yourself. So here we also have, in this case, we can have this here, tan theta. That's one of the questions I've shared too. Trigonometry solution 3, tan theta equals 12 over 5. In this case, I don't even need to look at it. I've told you cot theta is the same thing as what? 1 over tan theta. I'll just go straight to the question. Okay, but for the sake of solution, okay, cot theta equals 1 over what? Tan what? Theta. I've told you the third alphabet. The third alphabet will give you 1 over what are you looking at. So cot theta is 1 over tan theta. All I just need to do straightforward is 1 over 12 over what? 5. Okay, which is also the same thing as saying 1 divided by 12 over 5. If I want to change it to multiplication, I've told you anything on the right hand side is the owner of the sign. So in this case now, this 12 over 5 is the owner of this division sign. So if it's changing to multiplication, that will be times 5 over what? Over 12. Okay, denominator will go up, numerator will come down. So this one will now be what? 5 over 12. That is the answer. So if you can see that within the time that was shared, that I said 3 seconds, you can get it in your head, you can solve it. 1 over tan theta. So it's the inverse of 12 over 5. Okay, the inverse of 12 over 5 is what? 5 over 12. So that is just the answer straight. So you don't need to waste much time. So those time given to you are not just there for fashion, are not just there for, just to include the sake, just to include it. So in this case now, this is similar to the first question, but in this case is tan square theta. more than enough question has been shared here. So I think it's something you need to look at very well. So this is very simple. The only thing that is making it different here, that tan theta is square, compared to the first question. So you can try this, and you will get the answer. Okay, thank you very much. Please continue to like, continue to comment, continue to share. Follow us on all our social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, okay? And also subscribe to our YouTube channel. We need to reach a lot of young minds for them to see that mathematics is simple. We're making it more practical, we're making it more pragmatic, so that they can see that there's nothing hard, there's nothing difficult in mathematics. Thank you very much. Cheers.